I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So Lewis Cine, man. I'm gonna talk about Minnesota Viking Lewis Cine. Now let's really talk about it, because I'm sure after the last preseason game, fans have their thoughts, their opinions. I definitely have mine, you understand? Big Skol here. Before I get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on and rock and rolling. Takes less than 1 second, man. Much appreciated. Let's get it. But Lewis Cine, the verdict is still out on Lewis Cine, like it or not. I know it may sound, like nonsense, but it's too early to tell about Lewis Cine. Oh yeah, it's too early to tell about Lewis Cine, and let me expound. You got to take into account that Lewis Cine is recovering from a major, colossal leg injury, man, that some players couldn't bounce back from or haven't bounced back from, correct? Never come back 100%, but Lewis Cine has fought his way back, grinded his way back. Just for him to even be on the field right now, flying around, making big tackles. Let's not forget, he has some good tackles. Great play on the goal line, tackling Malik Willis, who ran all over the field on them all night. Great tackle in the open field. Now, did he miss a bad tackle? Yes. Had a bad missed tackle. That touchdown run, Lewis Cine got to make that play. Even though I think Ivan Pace was supposed to be in that gap as well, I think he hit the wrong gap. Maybe not. Maybe Lewis Cine was supposed to be there quicker or sooner. But whatever the case, later or not, wrong gap or not, you got to make that tackle, Lewis Cine. Facts. If he really wants to play in the NFL, he has to make that tackle, bro. No way around it. You cannot allow a guy to jump over you to the point where he's putting his head down below his feet, correct? Now, let's be real. It's a lot of technique issues with Lewis Cine. He needs improvement. He's not very technical at the safety position, which is understandable because he really did the same thing in college. But in college, the SEC is still competition at the highest level. But the NFL is totally different. SEC times 10. In the playbook, learning the game, relearning the game, right? Even harder. But even in Georgia, he pretty much ran around free, man. Pretty a just physical player, You saw he lacked in some areas in coverage. And I have to say it, I was shocked that the Vikings didn't draft Kyle Hamilton. No cap. I thought he was a sure pick. I liked him a lot, and you see what he's doing in Baltimore. Now, right now, I'm not going to say Lewis Cine is a draft bust, but the verdict, at the end of the preseason, we will be able to tell. Heavy. Matter of fact, I'll give him the first game of the season, after the washed up Buccaneers, depending on how much or if he plays, because the competition is still on, understand? Now, I know some may say, oh, no, it's not. Lewis Cine, he's still a second string, third string, but he still can work his way up. Still has joint practices and a preseason game left. But he needs to do more. But as far as flying around, making plays, showing his physicality, he can do that. Talk about speed, flying to the ball. You can't take that away from him. He can do that, definitely. He has that in him. That's his strongest asset. But at the end of the day, he needs more. In order for him to be a productive safety in the NFL, he has to work on his technique, his knowledge of the game, understanding his job and doing it well. No second guessing. You can tell sometimes he's overthinking it. Just play, dog, but he has to know what he's doing. Whether it's him, lacking the knowledge of the playbook, whatever it is, he must improve on technique and knowledge of the game, bro. Being in the right spot, and he must improve on tackling. This is the NFL. You can't knock everybody out, Lewis Cine, big dog. You're going to have to become more of a sure tackler. Wrap up, technique, head up. Because you keep trying to knock everybody out. Yeah, if Lewis Cine keeps trying to knock everybody out every hit, he won't last long. And guess what? He's going to knock himself out, dog. Heavy. This is the NFL. You have to learn technique. You have to switch it up. You can't run over everybody, man. So he must adapt to this new situation, new environment. Do I think it's possible? Yes, I do. He played in the SEC, played in Georgia, the toughest conference in the college football, right? Oh yeah, facts. Hands down, man down. SEC is the toughest conference in college football. So Lewis Cine still has adjusting to do, man. But is it over for him? Is he a draft bust? I cannot say just yet. Now, watching him play the 2 preseason games, I say he's still in the middle. But this week, joint practice in the preseason game will tell a lot, man. It will definitely give you more of an idea who Lewis Cine is, bro. Has improvements to make, no doubt, no way around it. A lot of improvements, but I feel like he can do it. I mean, the guy bounced back from a broken leg, basically, man. Broken leg. It's gonna take some time for him to even, just get reacquainted to the speed and him moving on his leg, man. Don't forget that. But he's made some flashes for good and bad reasons. But I still think it's something there with Lewis Cine, man. You can't give up on him just yet. Heavy. The guy fought back this hard. Oh, man. Got to be something in him, bro. And if not, it is what it is. You call it what they say. What it is, call a spade a spade. If he was a draft bust, if he turns out to be, it is what it is. You move forward. Kwesi got to take that on the chin. Heavy. No denying it. Oh, yeah, Kwesi O'Connell. They cannot avoid blame. No, they cannot. They cannot avoid blame nor evade it. They must take full responsibility if that turns out to be the case. But I think it's still something there with Lewis Cine, man. Yeah, I think it's still something there. But he has to do it quickly and swiftly. This is no more playing. Heavy, big dog. No more time to play. Really a few more days to prove it. That's it. Yeah, the roster cuts will have to be made, big dog. So that's my opinion on it, man. Lewis Cine. Hope he stays focused. Hope he gets better. And I really do hope. First week 1, versus them washed up Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I hope he's on the squad, man. Heavy. Let me know how you feel about it, man. Fire them comments up. Feedback is much appreciated. Big STILL here. STILL VIKES forever. Woo!